I've got something else that came in, but I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it is what I think it is, but let's find out together. This is where I wish I had scissors instead of a box cutter on stuff like this, but we'll make do. We'll make do. Okay. Okay, it looks like we've got a cardboard slip cover, which can only mean one thing. It has to be a watch, but it's not a Pagani because it's not in your typical flip-top Pagani box. Yeah, Tandorio. There's more than a few people who are saying that Tandorio is the new San Martin, but a lot more reachable, affordable than San Martin is becoming almost out of reach for a lot of people. I have to admit, every time I see a San Martin and I look at the price in Canadian dollars, I think to myself, I just can't bring myself to spend that kind of money on an AliExpress brand, no matter how good it is. But I might just pull the trigger one day. So this is the Tandorio homage to the Black Bay. And look at that, 904L stainless steel. So I'll take all the plastic off and I'll resize it, and we'll dive a little deeper in what this is all about. So here we're going to take off the plastics. I know I said I was going to, but I think I've decided to do a voiceover while I'm doing this. It's got a very nice brushed, everything's brushed on this. And 904L stainless steel, as the sticker denotes. I found an interesting article comparing the 904 to the 316. The link is in the description below. The metal composition of 904 is slightly different from 316, which gives it a nice, it gives it a luminescence, and you'll see that in the wrist, the wrist roll that I have at the end of the video is in the sunlight outside, and it'll show how nice it's got a luminescence to it, and it polishes up well. The hardness of the 904 compared to 316 is, depending on what you read and who you talk to, it is harder or it's softer. That remains to be seen. But it has a certain sheen to it, which is nice. Now it has an on-the-fly glide lock style micro adjust, which I wish Pagani Design would do these, because this one's beautiful to use, and snapping into place takes a bit of effort, but it's nice and snug when it's in there, so it's not going to come loose when you're wearing it. Milled clasp, and the wing is nice and solid. There's no wiggle at all. It's really, really, really nice. Brushing is everywhere. I'm trying it on here on my 7-inch wrist, and it feels really, really, really nice. Of course, I've got to size it, and I will do that. I take out a few links. It uses screw pins. I'm using my long handle screwdriver to deal with the screw pins, because Tandorio didn't include a tool in the box. No big deal. I've got lots of extra screwdrivers around. It's got a 20 millimeter width, lug width at the case, and it tapers down to a 16 millimeter. And yeah, once it's sized, it just feels really nice. I also like the fact that there's no rotating bezel on this model. I chose this purposely because I don't use the rotating bezel isn't a feature that I need to use in my life. So here I'm just playing with the micro adjust, and because it is very, very stiff because it's brand new, I'm sure it'll loosen up over time. I'm just getting it so that it fits nicely on my wrist. It uses male end links, so the effective lug-to-lug is 51.4 millimeters. It uses a NH35 movement, 24 joules, and the sapphire crystal, nice and flat and easy to read. So I charged this up for a solid minute with my LED flashlight, and we can see the hands are fading fast, but the indices kind of stay lit for longer than expected. This is on the supplied bracelet, and you can notice the sheen I was mentioning earlier in the video. It's very, very nice. Dark blue suede strap from HQstraps, link in the description. Dark blue with a red thread, nice little accent. Khaki suede, one of my favorites for a number of watches. I just love the way it looks. Dark brown suede or brown suede with white threads. And finally a red suede strap to support our troops.